We're on college football 26.
It's in the game.
Then put Madden. Do want to put Madden 6. Right. Oh, tomorrow. Then I'm about 2K25, 2K26. Yellow, shut up.
College football trophies are sacred. From spittoons to axes, symbols of animosity and history between two programs. And today, one of the more obscure trophies at stake for the hotly contested Illabuck. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Drills him with the stiff arm. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will go to work first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this
I
time.
know
Because all you've heard about is we weren't even
Damn it. I know I was
This
in
is
it.
a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played.
Running free. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown.
This is way
He's
better.
really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Under fire. And he was
Walker,
drilled
throw that
just
one.
as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown in this one.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Illinois' offense has the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better have some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Dixon.
Off the boom the fuck out of him. You lucky I flew.
At the 43. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Off play action on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Arkin.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
To the air. It's Altmaier. Bought a little time. Lets it go. He's got the back in the middle. Looks as if Illinois will have enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D-linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire.
Get him, get him.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Here's the pressure. Flips it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And this defense has kind of been up and down on this opening drive, right? That's their 2nd sack, which is good. They need more of those plays, but they've given up a lot of yards. Down here, this part of the field, man, this defense is going to have to find a way to make a few more plays to keep them out of the end zone.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Pocket breaking down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play, he gets a hand on it, it's blocked. And they got it. Flying out to the left. The 30. He's at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. This rivalry more than a century old, with the Buckeyes dominating most of the time, guys.
And just think about that. All this time, these Ohio State and Illinois fans have been talking about and looking forward to this rivalry. Your point, absolutely. Ohio State, more often than not, has been on the winning side of it. And Illinois now, David, they're going to be trying to create a little new trend here.
Yeah, try to get some mojo. Try to get some momentum on their side. Try to change this rivalry. Listen, it starts one at a time, right? Like the old coaches speak, we got to throw out those records from 100 years ago. They don't matter. Let's dominate today.
Yeah, come on, log in.
He'll run it again. And there was nowhere to go, just just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. To the air, it's Altmaier. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Got it in stride inside the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Hey,
Man,
no
this
way.
offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially in the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Back to pass. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. Push down for the tackle. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he's going to bring it out. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Buys a little time. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clement. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his man. It's Smith. Spins away. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So first down here as they go work. Rides to back and leaves it. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The trophy that the Buckeyes and Illini play for, the Illabuck, guys, is a giant wooden turtle.
Imagine that, man. You're having to put your trophies in a water tank and feed it. It's probably the only trophy that ever had that ability. It's incredible. It was nurtured. Maybe a little bit different story now, David, but that is pretty cool history.
Yeah, and I guess you really only need one turtle every 100 years, so the trophy's not expensive. I guess you just got to take care of it, and every year you pass a live, living animal. That's why they changed it.
Beck's going for the goal line. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Cutting it close now with third and goal upcoming. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fit it in the window for the score.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
The fake, and he wants to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Quickly out to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Takes it from the gun on third down. Sends it downfield. Wide open, he makes the catch. There he goes to the right. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Pressure coming. Got his man downfield. At the 45 on his way. There he goes.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
The Buckeyes trying to cash it in on first and goal. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Looking for the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game. Oh, the kicker's on the run. He runs into the end zone on the fake. What a gutsy call to come up with a 2-point conversion there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Snagged in the middle. It's Arkin.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier. Calling pass plays on first down. The defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They'll get him on the ground, but not before Illinois picks up the first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
Back to throw, it's Altmaier. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to
Took
fit
there.
that line over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone
In
coverage.
depth.
They've all got their eyes on him
Like a-
back there in the pocket.
Ready?
And they just
Come
let
here.
him feel
Fire.
like maybe
Oh
they can
my
fit this football
God.
in. Not so fast to come away with it.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Floating away. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Moving out to the right. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, that's exactly what this defense
All right,
does. They
bro, you
found
gotta watch
themselves
it, watch
now
it.
in a hole. They're
Watch
trailing.
this.
Gotta get pressure on this
I
QB.
should get
Can't
like
give
at
him
least
time
10
to get
yards from
comfortable.
this.
They get to him, get
Come on,
the big
bro.
sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Spin move. Alright, I'm
Spins
not.
away from
I'm
the
not do
defender.
that. Fuck off, you
Now the
nigga.
connection takes it to
There
the
you go.
11.
11 yards.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Quick hitting end around on first and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And in that goal line situation, awesome job by the tight end, winning his one-on-one battle, making an easy target for his QB.
Oh, good.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
What the
How
fuck?
in the world did he miss that? So they start in a great spot, move the ball 34 yards. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He's got an open man.
Those something. Okay, now. Okay. This is good enough. I should be able to get a decent pass off
You gotta love
and
that. On defense, one of
be
the most
first
critical
down.
statistics out there is how do you play on
It's
3rd down?
something.
How do you prevent the opponent
right there.
from keeping drives?
Oh yeah, first down. Let's go.
Still going. He stopped at the 32.
go.
It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the tight end. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
He be catching.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. That's caught. It's Peoples. This freshman makes the stop after a short
Hey, look at
gain.
Slam.
This will likely be the
Slam.
last play of the half.
Come on, Square.
The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Illibuck is on the line, and already Ohio State and Illinois have given us some stirring moments. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Ohio State and Illinois plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the second half. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man, it's Altmaier. Flips it out in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge to the line of scrimmage. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down. Trying trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? And it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. It's complete. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead. They're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Forced out of the pocket. Turning it on. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Dropping back, it's Sayin, using his legs to buy some time. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Ohio State. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Buckeyes starting to pull away from this one, and Illinois is in trouble.
First of all, we all know Ohio State's the more talented team every time they play. Illinois knows that going into. They need things to go right. Not everything going right in this rivalry game. The wheels are starting to come off, Palmer.
Yeah, you're right, David. In this game, this is really Illinois' national championship. Ohio State's expected to win, but you're never sure what their headspace is going to be coming into it. They came in here locked and loaded and focused, and they're showing it here in the second half.
And it's up and no good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and take it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Moves away as he feels pressure. Dumps it to the back. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Catch in the middle. It's Tate. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Tate. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Buckeyes are flying down the field. Moves around to clear up the vision. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.